Another installment on the power supply. As you can see here, I've got my enclosure. It's a bit of a mess at the moment because I'm just testing things. I got the pre-regulators. As you can see here, there's one capacitor there. If I can go here, there's another one there and another one there. And I've got the pre-regulator boards on top of them. So it's a bit of a mess at the moment. Unfortunately, I didn't do a board for these. I had these boards already made from a long time ago, so I decided to use them. That's why they're a bit, unusual. Otherwise, I would have just made one board with all the pre-regulators and bridge rectifiers on them. But I already had these lying around, so I thought I'd just use them instead of just wasting more PCBs and stuff like that. So this is a transformer that I wrapped myself. Saw the video. So what I got here, I got 3 turn on the transformer coming into each of the 3 of the pre-regulators. Now the pre-regulators, I will show a circuitry later on for this is just a quick video just to show what I've done so far. I will do show the circuit and how the pre-regulator works later on. So I've got the pre-regulator, the voltage from the transformer is coming into a pre-regulator, rectified, gets 20 volt, and after the pre-regulator gets to up to 15 volt. These are the pass transistor for the pre-regulator. At the moment I'm just using just one of them as a test circuit here. And then I got the positive and the negative. So I got positive 15 and negative 5 volt. For the 5 volt I just got, if I could just go under here, I just got a LM7905. 3 of them for each, just to generate the negative supply for my op amps. And that is just going into this little circuit that I've just made. This is basically the voltage regulator, the output stage of the power supply, and I've been testing it, and just had to make sure that it doesn't oscillate or anything. So that's why you got so many bypass capacitors around here, and it's working fine now. As you can see here, I got the voltage set at 10 volt. For my voltage reference, I've got the ref 01, 10 volt voltage reference going into a buffer, and then into this potentiometer to set the voltage. At the moment my voltage regulator that I've built here is got a gain of 2, so if I've got 2.5 volt at my voltage reference, the output of the voltage regulator gives me 5 volt. So what I need to do, I need to bring that further down a bit maybe, so I just need to play around with the gain to see at what gain I want to have this set to. But here I got 10 volts, and if I go and pull 2 amp, that was my original plan, to pull 2 amp, and you can see still 10 volt, and this is the pre-regulator voltage, 14.5. so if I bring it down, you can see it's 1 volt drop from the pre-regulator, but that does not affect the power supply. Okay, at the moment I'm just measuring the ripple on the output of the pass transistor here. As you can see here, I'm just measuring the ripple, and here you are on the scope. I'm on 5 millivolt per division, so I'm getting about 6 millivolt worth of ripple, which is adequate, which is perfectly fine. It's not an issue at all. So I'm quite happy with this. I'm sure I'll be able to improve this furthermore, because at the moment you can see there's a lot of wires and stuff messing around here. So if I put on a PCB and tighten the whole thing around, I'm sure I can bring the ripple further down. Here I got a little potentiometer to set the maximum amount of current for the whole power supply. As you can see here, if I just completely go all the way up, at the moment I've put the maximum to 2.5 amp. That's where it cuts off. As you can see, it's gone into constant current mode now. I can put this even more, up to I think about 3.5 amp, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it at, as you can see here, the maximum is going to be 2.5 amp, but I'm not going to be pulling 2.5 amp from once I do the constant current circuitry. At the moment this doesn't have the constant current circuitry, it's just got a current limiter. Once I put the constant current circuitry in it, you'll be able to set the current from 0 to 2 amps. So I'm putting this into 2.5 amps, so I've got another 500 milliamps as a headroom for my transistors and stuff like that. So this is what I've done so far. Just a quick little video. The pre-regulator, I'm not going to put this on a heatsink because it doesn't get warm or anything at all. I'll run it for about an hour at 2 amp and nothing, because there's not much voltage drop, there's not much current going through, you know, it's not burning that much current. So what I might do, I might just use these past transistors and then just put them on a chassis with a bit of an insulator to just put them on a chassis, because the whole chassis of this power supply is made of aluminum. So I might just put on a chassis, but that's for later on. I'm just gonna need to do more tests and stuff, or I might just keep this. This is the back. At the moment I'm just wiring it crazily like that. So I'm gonna have my heat sinks at the back of here, and this is what it looked like. Cute little box I just found in the garage with all the test equipment that I bought, you know, recently. Sometimes I keep the boxes enclosure, and I've managed to keep this, so I'm just going to use this for my power supply. So that's what I've done so far, and what I'll do, I'm going to draw up a circuit for this on a piece of paper, and then just do a video and just show you, you know, how this works, how I've built this, and also I'm going to do a little circuit for the pre-regulator if you know, if anyone wants to use something like this to bring the voltage down of a transformer to feed it into something else. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching, and until next video, goodbye.